All right, I'm resending it. 3, 2, 1, press.
Simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. Welcome everyone to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama
I felt like I don't know that the best team won yesterday at Oklahoma Auburn, man. Honest to God. Well, it don't matter. We're going to be playing good.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own.
I got the ball first last time. Shit.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback adapting. Fires on the move.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily.
Man, that's holding on the outside. I can't do nothing with that end, dude. I mean, I can't come off of a block. I can't do anything.
You matched up out wide, and I know I trust you. I'm finding you.
He's going low.
Caught behind the line. It's Bernard. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. You got guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Return.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
It's caught. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal.
Why don't you come down? You just stand there.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
In just 2 seconds, I will.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Let me see it.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Still deep in their own territory, 2nd and 6 from the 15. Wants to go up top. Caught, close to the marker, it's Frazier. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
What up, HFA, please?
Yeah.
Come on, that damn dude.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
He'll pull it down. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to go up top.
Come on, dude. That dude should have had the block. You should have did a little spin move to the outside.
Going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan. I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down.
Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll come
Do
out
they?
to the 25. No attempt at a return.
It don't work that way though. It goes off of rankings.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Simpson. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Offense in a bunch formation. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they
Right
get
where that
another
was weak
snap
at,
here in the
right?
first quarter.
You get it right off that, right where I didn't want you
Down
to.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
He's out of
Get it, man. How I can tell those are contained. You still get out to the hash mark with no trouble.
I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on, man. Dude ain't fucking that fast.
He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. At the 45, on his way. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tiger. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Defense playing a bail technique. Rides to back and leaves it. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. 2nd and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Oh, that a baby.
He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position.
Dude, they ain't getting caught from behind, bro.
Like a punt return, and he
Man.
them to their feet on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons.
And the defense brings the blitz. And how about the QB? Really nice job understanding. If I can hang on to this just a little bit longer, it gives my receiver an opportunity to run a better route and get more time to create more space. Nice job hanging in there, taking the hit, and getting the completion off of it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. From the gun. Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the back.
How did you not? I threw that to the wrong person. Now he threw it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Big guy smells it. And he murders it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Man, that's holding.
Oh, he's got some space.
Tell me how that's not holding, dude. I just don't understand. I'm the dude. It will not let me come off a block at all.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, no.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That would have been
has
huge.
been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Got some room to run. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Ain't no way that dude picks that ball
And I
up.
don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Lets it fly. It's complete. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the house. Touchdown, Bama.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you
This dude just fucking blocked like god dang no other.
Punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way somehow to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
Well, you know, my dude, you dude can outrun the whole team. My dude can't even outrun a defensive tackle. Fuck out of here, man. What the fuck's going on? Bella, get over here.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through.
Fuck. Shit. God damn it. All right, I'm ready.
Zone, it'll be a touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some. Here unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a
Crazy, dude. That dude is beat when he throws that ball right, man.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the
dude on the underneath side was out of the route.
To guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down for 38.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
You get run from behind, man. That shit just fucking...
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels.
Come on, dude. And then your dude's blocking, hold the block for dude. My dude will hold the block for not even the second.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Knight. Got a man, it's Coleman. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath.
Oh, God. I never saw him.
Second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cueva. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field.
What was number 0 doing? Is my question.
Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. To the air, it's Simpson. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here comes the offense on second down. A designed run for the quarterback. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through.
Come on, man.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bernard. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And then they're just...
Got some room in into the goal line, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to...
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Alston. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Can't outrun a soul, bro.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Simmons. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Auburn to the line in a hurry. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Simmons. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Simmons. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Howard. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Auburn! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down on throws all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for a huge play.
Pick it off. There's 3.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. To the air, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Williams.
Damn it, dude,
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. There he goes.
Man, that's just some fucking bullshit.
Nice game.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set down.
Like my dad get the fuck out of Dodge, man.
You need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage. for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down.
Come on.
Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The sweet feet keep it.
Get at him.
Touchdown tie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning.
Get out of here, and then he picked it off.
18 of those this season. Trying to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense putting points on the board.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He wants a big play here.
Get out of here, dude.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Leaves it with the running back. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
Oh, we're going to give you a first down.
They buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Yeah, they did.
And you know the standard is indisputable.
Well, then give my timeout back
the
then.
Officials will change the call. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in
Had the momentum early, fucking blew that shit.
Victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good shit. I'm getting my ass whooped.